I was just in a live and they were talking about gravity, and one of the flat earther was like, you need a container for your gases, and then the dude, the glober, showed a picture of clouds, and he was like, see, there's no container for this. But here's the thing that's funny about that. The average cumulus cloud weighs 1.1 million pounds, which is 500 metric tons. So, I posted that in the chat, and someone said, well, what happens to the weight after it starts raining? And I said, oh, that's a great question. What happens to the weight after it starts raining is it starts weighing less. And it actually starts weighing less than it just weighed right before it started raining, which is interesting. So let's say it weighs 500 tons, right? And it's not raining yet. And then it gets to the point where it's raining. Then it starts raining, and as the weight of the cloud starts to mitigate or lessen, it gets less, and then it will be less than 500 tons, but it's still raining. Ta-da! So what does that mean? It means that gravity is pulling it down when it weighs less than 500 tons. But at the same time, gravity's not pulling it down when it weighs 500 tons. So is gravity selective? I mean, gravity just doesn't make any sense. The real reason that things rise and fall is because we live in a density gradient. Something is more dense, it goes down. Something is less dense, it goes up. That's it. That's all it is. It's very simple. If something's more dense, it goes down. Less dense, it goes up. And that's how it works. And sometimes, like water, they call it buoyancy or whatever, but it's just that water is more dense than air. So, and it's a more dense medium, so it's harder to throw a ball. You can't throw a ball underwater because water's so dense. So obviously things that are more dense than water are going to fall at a slower pace than they would fall through air, which is less dense. Air is less dense, so it's easier for things to flow right through it because it's less dense. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. It's just a density gradient. It's plain and simple.